FaceTimed him.
When was the last time you thought about your first time? Hey, I'm Alyssa, and today I brought in 4 women who are going to be doing cold calls to the guys they lost their virginity to. We have no idea if they're gonna pick up. We're a little bit nervous, we're a little bit scared, we're a little excited. Hello. Welcome. Okay, we did not plan this.
Yes.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the person that you lost your virginity to.
I lost my virginity to my boyfriend, my high school sweetheart, if you will.
Aww.
We ended up dating for 5 years, and
Wow.
Okay, so this guy, I met him literally 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yes, at a Halloween party, which is like super cliche.
So I met him my senior year of high school.
Okay.
Before we even dated anything, we were just hanging out in his friend's sister's room. So random. So we were hanging out in her room and we talked for like 6+ hours. He opened up to me, I opened up to him, which is weird because we didn't know each other like that. So
Yeah.
that's when like it all happened. Like
Oh,
that's when we were like, okay, maybe we could take this a step further.
Have you ever heard of Omegle?
It's like a video chat thing where it's like random people come up.
Yeah, him and my best friend were talking, falls in love with him.
Oh.
Is like, you're gonna love this dude, Bella.
Wait, also,
And
is this normal? Is this how people are meeting? Should I get on Omegle?
this is how I remember it. I would love to know how he remembers it because I
Right,
really...
so that's part of why you
Yes.
want to call him.
Yes,
You wanna,
like,
kind of
I-
fill in the gaps.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I think we're ready to give him a call if you are.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm excited to see. I hope he answers.
Me too. So nervous. I'm literally so nervous.
I'm nervous for you.
My hands are literally shaking. I almost FaceTimed him.
What's poppin'?
Hey.
Hi. This is Ava. I don't know if you remember me. We met 10 years ago, Halloween night. Do you remember, you were dressed as Man Bear Pig? I don't know if you remember this. It was a dope costume.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, you definitely did that.
You know, I'd love to know what you remember about it because I feel like you know my memory is not the best.
Yeah, so it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, just a bit.
Collectively, we were kind of like, okay, this is it. This is the bed. And then I went to the basement.
Oh, okay, yes. No, I remember that now, yeah.
I probably put on The Office.
Oh, yeah. There was something playing in the background, probably.
I don't know if you remember, we slept together and you asked me, at the time if, this was my first time, but I basically lied to you and I was like, no, this is not my first time because I wanted to save face in front of you.
Oh no.
But I'm calling you to tell you I have positive memories. I really do. It was positive
I
experience.
really hope so.
It was.
I can't get to the phone right now. Please leave a message. Bye.
Hey, it's Mylin. I was just kind of calling. I wanted to see how you were doing. Maybe we can like catch up and talk about everything because I haven't heard from you in a long time. But yeah, I hope you're doing well and hopefully you can get back to me.
That was good.
He has my number. I think he just declined it because he saw it was
Really?
me. Yes. Oh my God.
How are you?
Good. This is unexpected.
Oh, really? Why do you say so?
We've not spoken 7 years.
Has it been 7? That's not true.
It's been 6, yeah.
Let me do the math. Okay, I guess so, sure. Yeah.
Why did it end?
We continued dating for, I would say, a month or something.
Oh, okay.
Very short time period. You know when you just stop liking them?
Yeah, you get the ick.
Yeah. I feel bad because it was really out of the blue for him. He was so shook.
We started dating for a year and a half to my sophomore year. I joined the cheer team. That's when everything kind of went downhill because I started hanging out with like my teammates and other athletes, and he was just not having it. Like, I'm your best friend. Like, you need to be with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where I just like, why am I staying with someone that's holding me back from all these experiences?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's take a break. And our rule was like, if we take a break, we're going to break up. I actually got with someone else at the time.
Sure.
And because I thought we were done. It was a 1 day break, I guess. He said it was a 1 day break. So
1 day break.
yeah. So he was like, did you do anything on our break? And I was like, no, like, what are you talking about? No, I didn't do anything. But
Yeah.
Thanks for coming clean after all these years. It just haunted me.
I know. I couldn't sleep at night. I had to tell you. I had to get this off my chest.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing great. Still trying to date. Still trying to figure out my life. But everything's been good. Everything's been awesome. How are you? How's life for you?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Oh, good.
I got a girlfriend I've been with for about 6 months.
Oh wow. Oh good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious. Do you remember anything?
You sent me a photo of you. I'm so sorry. It is a little bit of... I'm trying to remember it.
No, that's okay. You know what? I should have just given you a picture of that night.
Yeah,
let me
wait,
see.
you have it?
I do. I straight up do. Do you want me to send it to you?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, I know, I remember.
Yeah.
Flash from the past.
Just haunting you 10 years later.
Would you ever expect me to call you?
No.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Yeah.
Well, you remember when I called you the last time?
No.
What? Yes, you do. We had such a long conversation.
Did we? I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. All right.
And so you guys haven't really spoken since.
We spoke one time. I had just broken up with my second boyfriend, and I thought, what's the harm in calling the first one?
Classic.
We had a really nice 4-hour conversation, which ended with him kind of trying to booty call me. So I wasn't about it for some reason. I just wanted him to kind of be nice and caring in that moment. Instead, he was kind of like...
Yeah,
You know,
a little
I'm like-
more. And then, so then that was the last time you guys spoke.
Yeah.
Since I have you here and we're on the topic, I know when we first dated for the first time, we were like pretty peachy. Like we would like hold hands in the hallway and like cuddle, but like, nothing really happened. And I remember experiencing sexual assault. I think we were together for the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember like feeling really scared and just like uncomfortable and really not knowing what to do. And I remember like the only person I felt comfortable telling it about was you. And I just wanted to say that like I really, really appreciate, our relationship and the time we spent together and like how like gracious you were with me and like how patient you were with me because, there were a lot of things I wasn't willing to do and things that I just felt uncomfortable with because of my past experiences. And I feel like I never like really got to articulate that to you, that like that's like so meaningful that like I can look back on like my first time and like my first real relationship and like look at it so positively and just know that like I healed so much during those years because of how amazing you were and like how special our relationship was. And like, yeah, I just wanted to say that because I feel like I've maybe expressed it in subtle ways, but I just wanted to like fully put it on the table and just like say thank you for that. It was really meaningful to me. So yeah.
Yeah. It means a lot to me. I'm really glad that we could and did heal and feel comfortable.
Even though we're not together, like I still really, really care for you and like really look on those times fondly, and I hope that you do too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, thank you.
You've been training for this.
Yeah, thank you.
I do remember like just feeling really comfortable even after the experience that I had. For you, I don't know how like significant it was, but because it was quite significant for me. So you set a really positive tone for me.
I'm so happy to hear that because I'd only been with my high school girlfriend until like 2012.
Oh, wow.
And then, I mean, I ended up joining for my junior year.
Yeah.
And then I kind of started like losing track, but like.
That's so funny because to be honest, I didn't tell you the truth because I was like, oh, he's so experienced. Like, I need to be able to save face. I had no idea that I was like among the first for you. So that also makes me feel really good.
2-3 months passed and he's getting to a point where he's like calling me 24/7, like looking at my location. Like,
oh no.
If I would be sleeping and I don't answer my phone, he would call my friends, like stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
So then I was like, you know what, I think I'm done. I gave him his promise ring, so I had a promise ring. So that in my mind, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
And I get with a different person.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how, somehow, some way he found out. He was like calling me. He was coming to my dorm. He's like, I'm getting all my stuff back. Like, I heard what you did. I called your mom. He called my mom. I get to my dorm and he's like taking his stuff, like pulling his stuff, ripping everything.
He's already in your room?
Yeah.
How did he get in?
He called my roommate and he's like,
how does he have all these numbers?
No, the last thing he ever said to me, and I remember this so distinctly, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, you know, what happened? He's like, I know you slept with 2 athletes. And I like, me and my best friend look at each other, speechless, and then he just drives off. And like, that's the last thing I ever heard from him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't find you on social media. What's going on with that?
I'm a private guy.
Oh, okay. All right.
I hope you will. I got you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, call me if you ever feel like it, you know. Door's open.
Appreciate it.
All right, bye.
What's going on?
I'm a pretty private guy.
Yeah.
Well,
So good to talk to you. Yeah, I actually got to get back to work pretty soon.
no
here.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, got a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
I'm really market, but like,
Yeah.
it's really nice talking to you. And
You
I don't know,
too. Thank you so much for answering and just being so cool about this.
yeah, of course.
Cool. Well, I'll talk to you later at some point.
Sounds great.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. That was literally as good as it possibly could have gone.
Amazing.
I really appreciate you talking about this. I know it's awkward to talk about, and like we went through a lot together, and I'm honestly just really glad that I went through it with you.
That means a lot.
I love you.
Love you, bro. Go get him, Tiger.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. How does that make you feel?
It feels like a relief.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
I'm like rooting for you guys. Did you feel like maybe he was like, oh, and I have a girlfriend? Like, did you? Because maybe I feel like maybe there was like a part of him that was like, oh, are you trying to like get back together?
Yeah, I was like, no, dude. Oh, especially, oh my god. I don't know why I blew it out. I was like, I'm still dating and I'm still very single.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, it just shows his character. Like, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's like upfront, like, got a girlfriend, but like, you know, we can hang out and
of course.
get lunch or whatever.
Is there kind of like something you would want to say?
Yeah. Okay, I've thought about this for a long time.
Mhm.
For literally the past 2 years. I would want to say like thank you, honestly, like thank you, because from that like relationship I learned so much going forward.
Yeah.
I learned how I should be treated, and I don't want to make him seem like a bad guy because we did have like, you know, our good times, our
Of
good
course.
memories. But it's just like I don't want anyone to ever be like, you have to do what I say. Like, any guy to tell me what to do, what to
Yeah.
wear, who to hang out with. Like
yeah.
going forward, like it's kind of like my self-worth. I know more for
Mhm.
myself and I want more for myself.
I'll be honest with you. I feel quite uneasy. I just
Yeah.
feel just for so long I had like such good memories
Hmm.
of it, remembering that he is a stand-up guy and he's warm, and that's the reason I felt so comfortable
Yeah.
in the first place.
And maybe on all of that can still be true. I think that is, do you
That's
know what I
true.
mean? Like all
Yeah.
of that is how you felt in those moments. I think this, having an awkward phone call now, I don't think that should like take away from like those real memories that you had when you were with him, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad you guys found each other. It's
Yeah.
really sweet and special.
Just 2 people who really connect and like will always be in each other's lives. You know, even
Yeah.
if that relationship changes over time, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And that you know, I know that's not everybody's story. And by
Yeah.
everybody, I mean me. I did not have like that like nice of a relationship with some of my exes. And it does make me sad, especially like my first love. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, I would love it if we could still, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
I feel like that healed me. Like hearing that, oh. Yeah, he's still in love with you. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. I am so curious to hear what you guys thought. Comment if you think you might do this and what that phone call would look like. I'm definitely gonna be making a couple phone calls after this. Just kidding, I don't have a first time. Just kidding, I do. Comment below if you think I'm a virgin.